Alright guys, what's going on? Shellz back here again. This is a Football Manager 2020 with Manchester United. We've pushed a bit forward. The January transfer window is done. We do have a game coming up against Brighton in this one, but I do want to get through some interesting transfer news to start this off with. First off, let's look who we brought in. So, transfer history. Let's make sure this is done by date, as you guys can see what has happened. So let's start off with the interesting stuff, the meat of this. So we've brought in Florentino Luis, who you guys might know as a bit of a wonder kid. He is a fantastic defensive mid, and I've brought him in as a loan option. Now, I couldn't get a. You'll see what I tried to buy him straight up, but Benfica weren't playing too much. So I'll just put him for a loan deal, offer what they're looking for, and then, well, you know what, they did give us the option to buy for a future fee of 60 million. I'm very tempted by that because that is a much lower figure than I was able to get him to. He does have a release clause of 120. I don't think they would give him to me if he goes back for less than 70, 75. So at the end of the day, I think it's a good deal. I really like his stats. I think he's tackling 16, positioning, teamwork. Love that stuff. So we're just going to see what happens with this kid, because if he performs like he has been so far with the 7.23, he's here. He's going to stay here, and I'll pretty much pull the trigger and take the money. The next move I made was this goalkeeper Marco Mola. I think I paid 700. How much did I pay for him again? I think I paid I paid 750 for him straight up. So he's a kid for the future. Not a guy I'm expecting a lot from this season, but he's definitely a goalkeeper I wanted for the future. I feel like he and Mateo Kovar can have a bit of a fight for the jersey in a few years' time. I feel like, even if he doesn't produce into something, we can just sell him on for profit. So that was more of a business deal. But this is the signing I think that'll make a big difference for us. Cengiz Under. I have no idea how to pronounce Turkey. We got ourselves a right winger. Now, I was tempted just to leave this position. I was looking at, Jadon Sancho, of course. There was Serge Gnabry, who would have gone in as homegrown. Both of those teams were looking for way too much money. I was over 100 million. It was basically over our budget. So I had to look around for some other deals, looking at guys like maybe Julian Draxler potentially as a player, Justin Kluivert, Calvin Stengs. But I felt like this guy was a guy I think we could use, and if he reaches potential, I think he will be an absolutely fantastic player for us. He is 2.5 stars right now, but I think he can really improve. I'm going to bet on that. He's got lovely acceleration, as you see here, love the agility, and he's great off the ball, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Good on the corners as well. And with the way we've been heading the ball this season so far, I feel like this is a no-brainer move. We got him for 30 million. We do have to pay 25% on any future sale profit, which I don't really care about too much. I mean, we're paying 1/4 of whatever we make. We still make the vast majority of it. And hopefully, if he stays here for 3-4 years, we'll be more than happy to move him off that. But he's already worth 34 million, so we're technically up 3 million just from buying him alone. So very happy with that deal. Looking forward to seeing how he plays. He should be a cracking prospect. Sales wise, Nemanja Matic has gone to Leicester. They paid a 6 million up front, and a deal will rise up to 7 million. Again, I didn't see a future for him. He's been injured for the majority of the season, and when you're injured, there's just no spot for him in the team, really, and he's a poor man's, Florentino Luis, pretty much. So let's actually compare the two of them together. I think that'd be interesting to have a look at that. And players to compare with Florentino Luis. You can see, I believe Luis is the blue. This is green. This is blue, I believe. So you can see Luis is faster, which is obviously important for me. Maybe better than the aerial, but I mean, we've got pretty good area back. I think he's a much better player, and quite frankly, I'm much more happy with what we've got. So glad to get that one. And then Phil Jones has been loaned to Leicester as well. Now, this is a good deal for us because, one, we're paying, I think we're paying, it doesn't say how much we're paying, I don't think. We're paying most of his wages. I think we're paying half his wages, maybe? Yeah, paying 64, so it's about half his wages. But there's a future fee involved in this for 18 million. I think that's a good deal. If, Leicester pull the trigger on it, I'll happily take him off the books for that price. That would be, that'd be perfect. I will absolutely love to give him that money. So hopefully he does take that, because I'd love to get that 130,000 off the books pretty quickly. It would certainly make my day much, much better. Anyway, guys, I'm going to fast forward now to the Brighton game, and I'll show you guys the highlights. So it'll be a quick little flash here. I'll be back in just a sec. All right, we fast forwarded a few days to the Brighton game, so that's coming up here. But I forgot to show you guys the results of our past games. First, start off here with the FA Cup against Maidenhead in the Vanarama. This was a pretty frustrating game for the fact that we should have done better. 44 shots to 1, 19 on target to 0, 14 half chances to 0, 2 clear cut chances to 0, and we only beat them 1-0. So I was a little bit disappointed at that, but it did get the goal eventually. It did take in the 73rd minute. It was Odion Igalo who finished it off, and thankfully that was a good finish. It was a good result to get through that one. I did play it pretty weak in the side, as you see. Garner, Medbury, Lard, Bailly's back, Fossey Mensah, Dimitri Mitchell, Kovar ready to goal, Dan James, Gomez. So I was trying to get guys game time on that, but I did think it kind of backfired. Then played Crystal Palace in the league, and this was a good result for us. I was a little disappointed to concede a goal, but it's seemingly been our issue all year. We seem to concede one, but we do seem to concede or score 3 or 4 in that situation, so I'm not too fussed about things like that. But anyway, Rashford here, lovely little move across, and just absolutely just nearly skyrockets into the top corner. Fernandes from the corner whips it in. It goes back to Fernandes from Pogba, who lays off for Twensibi, who, well, you could argue was an own goal, but I think it was going in anyway, regardless. The defender did. So nice finish for Twensibi there. Pogba, lovely through ball to Greenwood here, and that was just majestic. And that is, Greenwood really has stepped up, and he almost makes my decision of who to get as like a backup striker difficult, because I would like to get Haaland, but I feel like now I think Greenwood's almost as good, if not better. That was a pretty poor concede there in the 89th minute to St. Tossin. But we equalised back 2 minutes later. Greenwood down the line here. He's playing brilliant on the wing, and he's played brilliant up front. Finds Rashford unmarked at the back post, who just, has to just tap it in. And that was a good finish. We pretty much dominated that game from the off, so I wasn't too annoyed with that, but I would like to keep a clean sheet. West Ham away at London Stadium. Yeah, this was a good game. I did feel for a bit that we might mess this up, but thankfully we did get it sorted. It was a good game. As you see, Williams here sets up our first goal, and this is a lovely finish from Bruno Fernandes into Mata, and we'll take that all day, every day. Brilliant finish from Mata. Good to see him think. We did concede a corner goal here to Issa Diop in the near post. De Gea should definitely do better there. Not really sure what happened here, but 87th minute, up the air, come with the man. Bruno Fernandes slaps it in for Lindelof, who finishes it off and thankfully gets us 3 points and keeps the pressure on Liverpool. So much needed there. Chelsea at home, yeah, we just absolutely played them off the park here. I felt like I was playing Jose Mourinho, to be honest. As you see, 20 shots to 5. We had 12 on target there, 1, 4 clear cut chances to there, none, 3 half chances to none. So we basically created 7 kind of chances, and really, when you don't create chances, you don't deserve to score. So simple as. Lovely play here. Wan-Bissaka, Pogba has a go. Eventually it falls for Anthony Martial. I think that came off, was it Zuma and Tomori? Eventually ends the back of our net. So that was pretty nice. But anyway, Kante here just gives it right back to his French counterpart. Martial, who's just an assassin in front of goal. You give him half a chance, he's going to take it. Let alone giving him a complete, assist chance that you would dream of. And then Fred pretty much makes Kepa Blag look like an absolute buffoon. And that was 3 points. 3 easy points, 3 easy goals. Pretty happy with that result. FA Cup, this was by far the most interesting game of them all. I think this was the one game I looked around and said, wow, that was a close one. As you can see, City were probably on top for most of the game, I'd have to say. But at the end of the day, we did get the result that we needed at the end of the day. As I look at the chances, we had the clear-cut chances, they had the half chances, but at the end of the day, we did score the goals. So it starts off there with an Arturo Vidal goal, Kevin De Bruyne assist. Bit disappointed with that one. We got back into it. 76 minutes here. I was half tempted to bring on Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. Look at that for a play there. Dalot to Greenwood to Chong, who just absolutely brilliantly. And then we got a penalty. Emerick Laporte gave away the penalty, and Juan Mata finishes that off. That was all she wrote. Game, set, match. We'll take that. Move on to the next round of the FA Cup. Knockout City. And then we have Wolves at home, and I was looking forward to getting revenge here. They've changed their manager. Nunes Espirito Santo is no more, so interesting to see what they're going to do in the future. But yeah, great game here. We played absolutely brilliant. We played them off the park. 2 shots, none on target, no chances, so I'll take that any day of the week. But yeah, this was just an absolute easy peasy game. Senghis Ünder on debut gets his first United goal. Lovely finish there in the 55th minute. I didn't think it took that long, but we did get two pretty quickly. 2 minutes later, a penalty. Anthony Martial does not miss them from the spot. Florentino into Marcus Rashford here, going up against Matt Doherty. Fantastic right back. Lovely cross, back post. Dan James probably wondering how on earth that was not cleared away, but hey. In the end, he scores it, and pretty much 20 minutes, we scored 4 goals. Bruno Fernandes here, unmatched, and he puts his past his fellow compatriot, Rui Patricio, top corner. I mean, look at that. 56 minutes to 76 minutes, 21 minutes, 4 goals. You know, what more can you ask for? We just beat them off the park then, and really, only 2 shots. I mean, we absolutely played them off the park. So, very happy with that result. Yeah, now it's time to get into the Brighton game. So, we'll go to team selection, and we'll have a look at what we have here. So, Fred's injured now. I don't remember him getting injured. He's out of day. Okay, that's not too bad. Who we bring on the bench? We'll bring Andrews Pereira onto the bench for cover for him. We're gonna bring Harry Maguire back in for Bai. We're gonna swap them around again. I kind of like them to be a little bit different. Wan-Bissaka, Shaw. I'm happy to play them too. I think they're probably my 2 first choice at the moment. Well, I don't like Dalot or Brandon Williams. I think they're both fantastic players, but right now this is the lineup I want to stick with at the moment. And see what we got. You know, Bai probably needs minutes as well, but who else do I have? Dalot's on the bench. You give Dalot a game? I should give Dalot a game and see if he can muster. It's only Brighton at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world if we don't win. Dan James on the bench. I'm sure I don't want to forget him anyway. Let's get started. So Brighton away. Let's get this. So let's have a look at the Brighton team. They got Alexis McAllister, who's actually a wonder kid in this game. You know. Suarez, who's a Porto kid. Grob, Proper, Moy, Montoya, Duffy, Webster, Lewis, Dunk, and Bernardo. It's a good back 5. That might be a bit of a tricky to break down, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how they do with that. I expect them to win this game. The lads know exactly what we're in. We're in a 3. We're in a 5 for the lead here. We're 3 points off Liverpool, and you know if we mess up here. That's it. We can't mess up here. We've got to keep the pressure on. Anyway, so 7 minutes into this bad boy, and we've had 2 shots, 1 on target. No clear-cut chances yet, or any chance that matter. So yeah, the best. Anyway, first highlight looks like it's going to be a Brighton highlight. Duffy picks the ball up, unless Martial Pogba can nick it away. Can't quite get there. Come on, lads, let's get this ball back. Let's nick it off Duffy. That's right back to the keeper. Interesting enough. This is bit of an interesting highlight here. Lewis Dunk here. Finds Moy. Finds McAllister. It's a bit too easy to get through there. Bernardo, their left back, up high up the field here. Finds Davy Proper. Aaron Moy. Pascal Gross. Whips it out to Martin Montoya. Defend, lads. Defend. That's a heck of a finish. That is a magnificent finish. I was going to say something else there, but yeah, you can't argue with that. That's a absolute wonder goal to beat De Gea with, and fair play to Brighton. I was a bit nervous when I saw Brighton with the ball. That is a cracking finish here. Let's have a look who he beats. Pogba just overruns it a bit, gives him the space, but I think, you know, the defense there, I think Florentino Luis and Maguire as well could probably done a bit better there in defense, but that's a poor goal to concede. We've given them pretty much, you know, not even a chance really, and they've put a goal in the back of the net, so trouble brewing early here. It's the 5 at the back. I just always seem to find trouble with the 5 at the back. I don't know what it is about it. Anyway, Senghis Ünder is on the attack here. What can the Turk do here? Look inside. Looks back post. Rashford's there. Oh my. Oh my. That could come back to absolutely kill us. That might kill us. That was an open net. All he had to do was just place it into the bottom corner. That could be a huge mistake. Sure, back to De Gea. Come on, don't lose the ball back here now. Whatever you do, Dalot, lovely ball. Ünder. I don't know what to pronounce his name. Bruno, Rashi. Come on, Rashford. Look inside. Get inside. That's a poor. To take a block. Nope, that's a goal kick. So not a good start from us. We've been a little bit off here. I can already tell I'm going to be, you know, very angry in the dressing room before we even go in for that team talk. 40 minutes gone here. All right, lads. Come on, show me something for halftime. Nothing much. Not good, not good at all. Right, aggressive. Show me something else in that second half. Not happy with that. Opposition instructions. Get me up here. I want to cover their wing backs. I don't want to give them, and I want to cover McAllister. I don't want to get him anywhere else away, and we'll give him a few hard tackles. And anyone else? Who do we want to press? I don't think we want to press anyone. I think that's what we're looking to do. I think probably should have done it in the first half, but hey, I didn't. So yeah, we'll just have to move on. So 50 minutes gone here. We need to create a chance. I feel like we need to make a substitution. I think we're gonna have to bring a Matt or someone on like that into that midfield and just, or bring it into attacking midfield position and just see what kind of havoc he can cause. Anyway, Pogba, what's happening here, lads? Dalot, come on, Dalot. Or Florentino. And CB, Pogba, we're just, we're moving the ball in the way out. It's not back to the goalkeeper. And what I'm looking for to do, come on, get the ball up the field, Dalot. Come on. Come on, that's it. Go on, Rashford. Move it up, move it up. Come on, Aaron Moy's basically a retirement home player. Come on. Pogba, quick ball, quick ball. Come on, it's going to be vertical ticker tacker. It's going to be vertical, take a tea break and then get rid of the ball. Will he ball in for Rashford? Can he find the cross? He can, he finds Martial. Boom, there we go. We're back in this. It's 1-1. Anthony Martial with his 18th of this season, assisted by Marcus Rashford. Perfectly finished. Just what the doctor ordered there. Lovely passing here. Lovely pass from Shaw. Through ball into Marcus. Just gets by Montoya, flicks it through for Anthony Martial, goes to the legs of Webster it seems, and then Martial with a lovely diving tackle finish does the job. We're up here now. We need to push forward to get that second goal, but Brighton do have a chance here. That's a bit of an issue. Suarez, Montoya, oh no, close him down. I put close marking on him for that exact reason. I want him to struggle to get space, and you basically opened him up like the Red Sea there, lads. Come on. Gross. Whips it in. Lovely clearance from Pogba. Now the counter is on. For a second, we're going to have a counter there. Anyway, 60-minute mark here. I think it's time to make some substitutions. See what we got on our bench. I feel like this is a mana game. I really feel like this is a one mana game. It's something that Luis hasn't played badly. It's the fact that I just want to bring on mana and I want to change it up from a defensive midfielder to an attacking one. I know I could move Fernandez up there, but I'm not. Anyway, what else do we need to make change-wise? Do we bring Dan James on for... I feel like he's been good. We're going to wait for like 70-minute mark and then we'll see what else is available, but I feel like we just need a little bit more oomph to our game at the moment. Anyway, corner chance here. Senguis. Senguis in. Oh, I thought I was going to go towards goal. Back to Rashford. Look for Senguis for the cross maybe. Rashford goes himself. Oh, Rashi's had a highlighter of the game today. He's missed 2 sitters, that one there included. And I think we're probably going to take Rashford off here if this does not go in. Rashford doesn't get on that bad boy. That's been pretty poor, to be honest. But McAllister here, who's a dangerous player, Argentinian wonder kid. Oh, no. Pogba could be in trouble here. Pogba could be in trouble. No, he's not, thankfully. It's not. The second there, he's going to call for a red for a bad foul. Let's bring Dan James for Indir on. I want to bit more oomph. I'm bringing Martial to left winger, bringing Mason Greenwood up top. I feel like we just need to change something here for the last 25 minutes. Give us something to go for and have a crack at it here. I mean, players have played well, but we need something to change this game up a bit. So hopefully we could see that change. That's a good one. Neil Mape is on for Brighton with 15 to go here. I feel like Brighton is holding on for a point here, really. Dale Stevens, a TARDIS midfielder, typical. That's exactly what Brighton would bring on to try and seal a point. Lewis Dunk here. Let's see if we can put some pressure on him. McAllister. Ooh. Oh no, look at that. He's meant to be tightly marked. He's got the freedom of Old Trafford or Brighton, wherever Brighton is. It's like the South, isn't it? So I don't know why we're giving him the freedom of everything. Anyway, Glenn Murray is on. They're going for it. We need to go for it as well then. If they're brought 2 strikers on. Come on, lads. We need to get the winner here. Otherwise, I can hear the Shellz out chants already. 90th minute, lads. Is there one more highlight in this one? Is there one more highlight? 2 minutes to go. Come on, one more highlight. Surely one more highlight in this game. No, there's not. There won't be one more highlight. It'll be full time. That is a disappointing result. De Gea picks up our man on the match award with a 7. Pascal Gropp an 8.3. That was a poor game. We've had 2 half chances. Rashford should have buried it. I'm disappointed with Rashford. I know he got the assist, but that's 6.8. That's a lying scoreline to me. Disappointed. I gotta tell the team. I'm happy with that performance. Do the Pep Guardiola special now. I expect the all in training tomorrow. Fuming with that one. Just not good enough, lads. Yeah, disappointed. It wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't a brilliant game, and Liverpool have a 5-point lead. We're now tied back with Manchester City, so that is disappointing. Unfortunately, that's a poor draw. I mean, we're bright. They're 10th in the table. How are they 10th in the table? They're absolutely woeful. But anyway, that's how the game is. Liverpool beat Newcastle 6-1. Yikes! I mean, it is going to take something special to stop Liverpool. I feel like we do need, Jadon Sancho probably in Erling Haaland to even have a chance against Liverpool. But, with the transfers, I'll show you guys the kitty what's left. Obviously, this is 23.45 million after we elect the buy clause in Florentino Luis's contract. So, I don't really know what else we need. I feel like we do need a centre-back for next season. I would like to get a star-studded centre-back. But other than that, I feel like the team is good. We may need to, invest in a few more right wingers, left wingers, and maybe a few more midfielders. But so far, I'm happy with how the side is moving. I think we're doing well. Hopefully, in the future, we'll be even better. But right now, we're doing all right. So as long as we get Champions League football, I think that's a successful season. We've done it. It's a good season. I know it doesn't sound great, but it's a good season in my eyes. We've got the Europa League coming up next. I didn't mean to do that, but yes, Besiktas away. That'll be a tricky one. Not sure it'll come back next time. It'll be, I don't know when it will be actually. Might be a bit further. Might just make a big cut through the season and get to next season. Because I'm looking forward to the summer transfer window already, just to see what we have in the budget and what we can afford to spend. But yeah, right now we're gonna leave it here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I presume. Anyway, peace. Enjoy.